The Haval Jolion has done very well. It's been a big success for the brand, and they'd like to continue that success by introducing the new Haval Jolion Pro. In this review, we're going to take a quick look at its engine. We're going to take it for a drive, and I'm going to wear sunglasses. I have a lot of things to tell you, including cost of ownership, features, models, and pricing. So, without wasting any of your time, let us get started. There are 5 different models for you to choose from, and the range kicks off at 391,150 Rand and goes all the way to 516,000 for the top spec hybrid model. But for this review, we're mainly going to focus on 2 models, the Ultra Luxury and the S Ultra Luxury. To make it easy for you, just pretend S stands for Sport, and the sporty one has black rims and the other one has more basic looking wheels. So at the start of the launch, we had the opportunity to choose which of the 2 Jolions we wanted to drive, and we decided to go with the S Ultra because it looks sporty. So what does it have? Well, it comes with a 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine which produces 130 kilowatts and 270 newton meters of torque. Those are the same numbers you'll find in the Haval Jolion S. If you haven't seen my Haval Jolion S review, I'll leave a link in the description. Coming back to the drive, the Jolion Pro comes with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and has a claimed fuel consumption of 8.1 liters to the 100. Now, in terms of features, you get adaptive cruise control, you have blind spot monitoring, you have lane keep assist, and the list goes on. And yes, you do get 6 airbags. Now, I'll come back to how this car drives a bit later, but first, I need to show you the exterior because from the outside, it looks very sporty. So, let me give you a quick tour of the exterior of the S Ultra Luxury. So I'm wearing sunglasses because the new Haval Jolion Pro is basically wearing sunglasses as well. They've decided to make this one sporty. You have a spoiler, you have a rear diffuser. I don't know if it does anything, but it's there. You have sporty looking rims. I do like the rims. And then if you come to the front rims as well, you have your front splitter. I don't know if it's really splitting any air, but it's there. And then we have this grille. Reminds me of an A45S, but it's here. So yeah, the car looks sporty. Is it a sports car? No, just looks sporty. Yeah, Haval, give us a 2-liter turbo petrol sports car with 4 exhausts. Try and see how it'll do, because clearly they want to make a sports car. So I think they should just take the leap of faith and give it a try. Then I'm going to wear my glasses now and walk off. With all that said, please let me know what you think of the look of the Jolion Pro. I know there are those who are not fans of spoilers and front splitters being placed on cars that aren't really performance cars. And I also know there are people who don't care. They're just happy their car looks sporty. Let me know where you stand. But with all that said, despite all the spoilers and the front splitters, this isn't a performance car. But if you're wondering why they gave it this look, I think the intention is to appeal to a younger market. But personally, I actually prefer the more mature look of this Jolion S. But unlike that Jolion S, this new model has some new features. It now has fully automated parking, meaning it can park itself. And you also get ambient lighting. I'll show you, but we drove these cars during the day. But since we're already here, let me just mention you also get a 360-degree view camera. Which brings me on to this. From the exterior, you can tell this is a Jolion Pro. But the interior looks exactly the same as the Haval Jolion. If there are any changes, they were not big enough for me to notice them, but yeah, it's the same thing. You have heated seats, leatherette, and you have a proper panoramic sunroof. You have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you'll need a USB cable to make it work. There are no USB Type-C ports anywhere in this car. And I don't know why Haval didn't add any Type-C ports because most phones are using those these days. Anyway, this is your back seat. In terms of space and practicality, the Jolion Pro stays winning. Plenty of legroom. You have rear air vents and 2 more USB ports at the back, and the floor is completely flat. And something worth noting, the boot space in the Jolion Pro is smaller than the boot space in the previous Jolion. This one is 291 liters. That over there is your spare wheel, which you'll need in case of an emergency, and that pretty much covers the practicality of the Jolion Pro. While we're here, do you notice something different about the rear of this car? Apart from the light bar, you'll see it now says GWM. So GWM is the parent company that owns Haval, Aura, Tang, and the P-Series. So now they want you to know they are GWM. My only issue with that is, hey, the font there. And now this car just has so many names everywhere. At the back, you have GWM. There you have Jolion Pro. And then if you go to the front, wait for it. As I walk to the front, you have Haval. So now it's a GWM Haval Jolion Pro. That is a long name. That is a very long name. But we'll get used to it because from now on, all the Havals will have the GWM logo on them. Now, before we get to our prices, in the intro I mentioned the Ultra Luxe model. The reason why I haven't brought it up yet is because it's very similar to the S Ultra model. It is similar because it also has a spoiler, it also has a sunroof, it has the same interior. The key difference between the two models, apart from the rims, is the engine. It's also a 1.5 liter turbo engine, but here it produces 105 kilowatts and 210 Newton meters of torque. And the price difference between the two is 33,000 Rand. So you'll decide for yourself whether you want a slightly less powerful engine for 33,000 Rand cheaper, or you'll go for the S Ultra, get the engine and get the black rims. So if you're torn between the two and you don't care about the rims, when you go for a test drive, just ask to drive both models and see if that extra 25 kilowatts matters to you or not. But before you go for your test drive, if you still haven't liked this video, please like. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, it's free, please subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys, it's the right thing to do. We are on the road to 100,000 subs by July, so please share this video on your WhatsApp status. Let them know there's a Mr. How Much on YouTube. As you know, our cost of ownership is powered by our good friends at Hippo, and we're going to use the S Ultra Luxury. The S Ultra Luxury comes in at 495,950 Rand. On finance, over 6 years at 12% interest, you'll pay 9,696 Rand, and a full tank of petrol will cost you 1,334 Rand. And using Hippo, I was able to get an insurance quote of 1,900 Rand, and if you'd like to get a quote for your own vehicle, be sure to check out Hippo. I'll leave a link in the description. And all that brings our total cost of ownership to 12,930 Rand. And in terms of the warranty, I have some good news to share with you. For the Haval Jolion Pro, the warranty has been increased to a 7-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty, and you also get a 5-year, 75,000 kilometer service plan. And that brings us to the end of our launch review. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments, what do you think of the new Jolion Pro? Do you prefer it over the previous model? Let me know in the comments. But before I end the review, just a quick update. The Road to 100,000 series part 2 is coming up next. The channel members have already seen the behind the scenes video, but the full review will be coming in a few days. But from me to you, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care.